This is how we do it. WrestleMania, Philadelphia, right? And your girl. Hold on.
Hey, Junior. Live at WrestleMania, baby.
Oh,
hold on, let me do the
boy.
whole spin. Hold on, but y'all gotta see this, right? Of course you have to see it.
I mean, tell me what to know. Oh, no? All right.
I got it.
Okay.
That's just a sneak peek, okay? So make sure that you stay tuned because we are live at WrestleMania.
That's right. And without further ado, your boy.
Here you go, you got this. Can you take this?
Your boy. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell.
Do y'all know what time it is? Do y'all really know what time it is? It's time to grab your popcorn, grab your best beverage. It's time to relax your ears. Wrestling season has returned, baby. That's right. And it's time for your main event. Coming down the aisle, we have the one, Bobby Wrestles. And he is accompanied by the beautiful Mia Moore. This is the main event. Welcome to the All About Wrestling Podcast.
Yeah. Pretty interesting. Oh, sorry. My bad. I'm sitting here and I'm reading my book. The new Rousey Our Fight. I told you, you don't have to spend your money, folks. I got you. In a few weeks, we'll be dissecting this. But, folks, it's night 2. It is night 2. I'm refreshed. I'm recharged. I'm back in the building. Your boy, Bobby Wrestles. Welcome. Welcome to the All About Wrestling Podcast. We got so much to talk about, folks. It is night 2. Mr. Spades, thanks for joining us. I see you in the chat, bro. A lot is going on, folks. Man, oh man, it was freezing last night. Freezing. Of course, you saw me in the video. I got on a t-shirt, walking around like I'm too cool for school. And that didn't last very long, folks. I pulled out the long sleeve tee and I was rocking it in the stands. Also, a message to the individual that was sitting beside Mia Moore. We switched seats eventually because you ended up leaning on her. Bro, pace yourself, all right? I'll see you again tonight. If you're back for night 2, pace yourself, bro, all right? All right, folks, we're talking about WrestleMania 40. Of course, I was wrong, folks. I was wrong. I'm usually not wrong. I had an off day last night. Of course, I called for all the heels to win. I was wrong. The only right prediction that I made was the Bloodline. The Bloodline, which means tonight the main event is going to be Bloodline Rules. Becky lost. Judgment Day lost. Gunther lost. He was the reigning Intercontinental Champion for, get this, 666 days. Strange, huh? Jimmy lost. Damage Control lost. All right, so most of the heels lost. We're gaining momentum going into night 2. Got a lot of new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. I'm pretty sure a lot of you were there at WrestleMania Night 1. Hopefully you'll be back. We're going to do some interviews tonight. My good friend Colin Vassallo of Wrestling Online. All right, he was there last night. He's going to be in a nearby section. We're going to meet with him. We're going to talk. We're going to be live, folks. It's a lot going on. Very exciting moments in wrestling, folks. Again, I asked the question, will Cody finish his story? He lost last night. A lot of us predicted this. A lot of us knew he was going to lose. He was going to get his tail pushed between his legs. All right, Mama Rhodes and Step Pop, you witnessed the beatdown of the Bloodline. All right. Man, oh man, that was predicted. Also, will Stone Cold make an appearance tonight at WrestleMania 40? A lot of us are hoping for this. I want to get the experience of the glass breaking and the crowd going wild. I have earplugs. I'm going to pop them in because it is going to be ballistic if Stone Cold Steve Austin appears tonight, WrestleMania 40 Night 2. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? For everyone that was there in attendance, how does your body feel? Are you recovered? All right. Pace yourself. We got a long night ahead of us. We did leave early. I will admit we did end up leaving early before the end of the last match because traffic was going to be ridiculous. However, tonight, I'm staying for its entirety. I want to experience the fireworks going off nonstop. Having work in the morning. Folks, I don't care. I'd rather wake up early, bloodshot eyes, limping into work than missing tonight. Cody Rhodes potentially finishing his story live Philadelphia, Pennsylvania tonight, WrestleMania Night 2, WrestleMania 40. All right. So our matches for tonight. First, let me backtrack here. All right, before we get into our matches for tonight, all right. Last night, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lincoln Financial Field, capacity 72,553. Of course, it was not a record. They did not claim that it was a record tonight or last night. It was very cold. Tonight, it's a little warmer today. It's 58 degrees here in Philly, but a lower than yesterday, 37 degrees. 37 degrees. I already have my winter coat locked and loaded. And it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. We do have a winner with regard to our super kick count in the Jimmy and Jay Uso match. I'll explain that a little bit later. I had said it was going to be 7. It went well beyond that, all right? Well beyond that. We do have a winner. I'll announce who the winner was. And another question, will we see Dreadmare? Do you all know who Dreadmare is? All right, that's the new creation of Alexa Bliss. All right, we do have a women's match tonight. We have Bayley versus the WWE Women's Champion, Io Sky. This would be a perfect opportunity for Dreadmare or Alexa to reinvent herself and reemerge on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania 40. So perhaps we'll see Dreadmare, right? C. Henry, what's up? What's going on? Bro, how was your WrestleMania experience? Do you want to stream in? Is your camera set up? We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to get your opinion. Be a special guest. Don't be shy. If you do want to stream up, send me a text. Send me an email. I'll send you the link. Or in the chat, let me know. I'll send you a link to your email. You can pop right in. WrestleMania is a great experience. So much so, I think I've been bitten by the WrestleMania bug, meaning I'm probably going to go to another WrestleMania. All right, it had to take for them to come back to Philly for us to experience this. Great experience. However, the crowd was much greater than the Philadelphia Eagles crowd. You couldn't move through the hallways. It was ridiculous. We had to wait several matches to get food. So, of course, I'm pre-gaming. I'm going to make sure me and more pre-games. We're going to go get something to eat. And then we're going to chill, enjoy all the madness, folks. All the madness. All right. Night 2, man, oh, man. Shout out to our tag team champions, right? Our new tag team champions. For Raw, we have the Awesome Truth, of course. R-Truth did an outstanding job as always. He got his WrestleMania moment. And then for SmackDown, Theory and Grayson Waller. They're the new SmackDown champions. Congratulations to them. Rhea Ripley, of course, she destroyed Becky Lynch. She retained her Women's WWE Championship. Andrade and Rey Mysterio, all right, they won their match with a little bit of help of our legendary Eagles, former Eagles, Jason Kelsey and Lane Johnson. Jay defeated Jimmy, and Team Bianca, they defeated Damage Control. Sami Zayn defeated Gunther, right? New Intercontinental Champion, of course, the Bloodline, winning their match. And ushering in Bloodline rules for tonight. Will we see some special surprises? Will Stone Cold make an appearance? All right, we asked that question as well. All right. I believe that we will see Priest cash in tonight or tomorrow. Yes. Yes. Will he cash in tonight? All right. Will Damian Priest cash in tonight? And of course, I think, and I'm being very careful with my predictions because yesterday I was reckless. I think, of course, the World Heavyweight Championship, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, perhaps he cashes in tonight. Perhaps he cashes in tomorrow. Of course, it will be smart for him to cash in when the victor is most damaged, right? Which will possibly be tonight. So it's going to be very, very articulated and strategic on the part of Damian Priest. Maybe we might see that tonight in Philly. I will want my WrestleMania moment. I will do it tonight. So yeah, those are our winners. Those are our winners. All right, night 2, of course, World Heavyweight Championship, Seth versus Drew, Io Sky versus Bayley, LA Knight versus AJ Styles. A lot of hostility and aggression built up between these two. Very interested to see what happens, what transpires, and if this feud comes to a close. I don't know. I really don't know. Of course, Gunther versus Sami Zayn was yesterday. All right, that was a little bit of a misjudgment on my part. Logan versus Randy versus KO. It's going to be an interesting triple threat match, meaning the champion doesn't have to get pinned here, folks. Logan does not have to get pinned here. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Of course, our main event for night 2, Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. All right. Perhaps we're going to see the tribal chief take an extended leave from wrestling. Cody Rhodes fulfilling his boyhood dream, right? Finishing his story, perhaps. Will Cody Rhodes finish his story? All right, night 2, WrestleMania. I will say that this episode is sponsored by Lucha Crunch freeze-dried candy. Please make sure you visit luchacrunchcandy.com. You'll get 10% off your first order. Make sure you check them out. Link is in the description. We will be demonstrating a taste test in front of you. We're waiting for a hefty package from Lucha Crunch freeze-dried candy on the West Coast. Freeze-dried candy from the West Coast, our good friend LA Wrestle Chick. Yeah, so make sure you check them out. All right, who's winning the match tonight? Seth versus Drew. Seth versus Drew. Is Seth going to be dethroned? Is he going to be dethroned either way by a surprise appearance with the briefcase or from Drew McIntyre? It's going to be interesting. I will say this: Seth Rollins he's already tired, folks. Hell of a match last night. He's not 100%. I will say that. He was clenching his knee several times. Perhaps he's set up to take a loss tonight. We will find out. I will be witness. It's going to be very interesting. I will say Seth Rollins has not lost a step when it comes to wrestling, folks. Amazing, amazing performance. I don't think, will he even interfere in tonight's main event? Is he going to be up for it? It's not going to be the last match. Please, he's not. There's no way, unless they pivot and they do something else that we are unexpecting. Wrestling, WWE in general, has been completely different. We cannot call what direction these matches are going to go. We can only speculate. It's very interesting. It's a good time for wrestling. And not to go off topic here, but for the folks that have seen the promotions, AEW, they're planning to show the footage of the AEW brawl between CM Punk and Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Is this classy? Is this classless? Our show next week is centered around this. Of course, we're going to have our whole opinion about this. I think it's terrible. Everything that I thought Tony Khan was, he's showing us that he's not. Is Tony Khan hypocritical? Spoke with Mr. Spades. Mr. Spades actually messaged me and said he's a hypocrite because some time ago he stated he's not losing or he's not firing anyone because of budget cuts. And lo and behold, you know, when WWE was live on TV, several people cut from the company. And he done it strategically so that we would probably miss it, but we didn't. Of course, we have our wrestling podcasts, our promoters, our informers that go around and they share wrestling news, and we know what you did. It's a very low move, very low actions on the part of TK. I feel very troubled by his actions, C. Henry. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So we're seeing a repeat of the person that you claim to hate, that you wanted to beat so bad. It's the same stuff. You're losing, all right? Change your approach. This is the second time I've said this. All right? So, WrestleMania Night 2, of course, a lot of good, great people in attendance. Our good friend Colin Vasallo of Wrestling Online. He's going to be in attendance. He's here in Philly, folks. He was there night 1. He's also going to be staying through the conclusion of Monday Night Raw. Make sure you check him out, wrestling-online.com, your source for the latest pro wrestling news. All right? Who's going to win, Drew McIntyre or Seth Rollins? Drew McIntyre or Seth Rollins? Folks, I really would like to see Drew win. I like his character. I like his aggression. I like his tenacity, if you will. He doesn't back down from anyone. I do want to see him go up against Punk with some momentum, with a strap. All right? Perhaps Damian Priest does attempt to cash in and he fails. Wow, what an embarrassment. What an embarrassment to the Judgment Day. I have to be very, very careful with my predictions. But I think I'm going to have to go the route of, let's see here. This is difficult. I'm going to go Drew McIntyre. Of course, I picked all the hills, most of the hills, excluding Becky yesterday. I was wrong. But I got to go Drew McIntyre. I think I like his character. I think it's going in a good direction. I think they should build upon this. Drew McIntyre for the win. What say you? Our winner for the Super Kick Challenge yesterday between Jimmy and Jay. All right, I'll put the scores up. I said 7. It went beyond that. Akash SP said 8 to 9. Mike D said 3. Leon the King TV said 5. Folks, there were 16. I counted 16 super kicks. I could be one off. Who knows? But it's a huge difference between the scores that were submitted. Brad said 12. He was the closest. So, Brad, you have won our mystery gift. You will receive a free custom t-shirt of your choosing. You let us know what design you want, what wrestler, we'll create it, and we'll send it to you, bro. All right? So you are the winner. C. Henry says, I believe Tony Khan is just tired of CM Punk's BS and these talents that went back to WWE taking shots at him and AEW. Yeah, the shots need to stop. I'm sick and tired of going back and forth. Company versus company. We're supposed to be classy wrestlers, folks. Just focus on what you're doing. Although a lot of us as fans, we like to see the drama. We like to chime in. We like to feed into it, the gossip, all of that stuff. All right? So, yeah, I'm picking Drew. Io Sky versus Bayley. I think this is a good setup for Dreadmare to come in. Doesn't say that she's going. I'm not saying that she's going to interfere with the championship outcome. It could happen after. I would like to see Bayley get some retribution. I'm going to pick Bayley for the win. All right, so I'm going heel, face, McIntyre, Bayley. All right. And see, Henry, to your point, you're not saying that showing the footage is a good thing. I think in order for him to show the footage and to be very confident with showing all of us the footage, I think it's going to contradict what CM Punk said. Because CM Punk went on a podcast and, of course, assuming and predicting that, there's no way that the footage is going to leak. He's got what do you call it? He can't talk about it. Some kind of, what do you call that you sign? He can't talk about it. But I really believe this footage is going to contradict what he's saying. We're going to see some stuff and be like, wow, really? Wow. You try to damage our reputation, we're going to try to damage yours. All right? And, of course, it's going to be presented by the Young Bucks, the EVPs of the company. So that's Dynamite this week, folks, Wednesday. All right, LA Knight versus AJ Styles. I don't know who's going to win. I don't really. NDA. Thank you, C. Henry. Yes, an NDA, non-disclosure agreement. LA Knight versus AJ Styles. I can't call it. It's just going to be a slobber fest, a slobber knocker, a grudge match, if you will. Triple threat match: Logan versus Randy versus KO. Is this for the United States Championship? Correct. I want to say KO only because Sammy won. KO wins. You know, they're friends. I don't know. I got to go that route. Logan might win. Randy, I think he's so much better than a United States Championship run. Who knows? Who knows? What are your thoughts, folks? See, Henry, who do you think is going to win in this match? I'll be interested to see. And then, of course, we have our main event, Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. Cody has to finish his story. If he doesn't, he's going to get boos. He'll be the reincarnate of Cena. Cena sucks. Cody sucks. You know, we wanted you. We chose you. We chose you to take a stand, to finish your story. We chose you over The Rock, the great one, the final boss. You have to win tonight. WrestleMania, the biggest stage of them all, in front of Mama Rhodes and Step Pop. You got to win. You got to take out the final boss, get him out of here. You got to pin Roman Reigns to the mat. 1, 2, 3. Will we hear the glass break? I'm picking Cody. I got to pick Cody on this one. I got to go with the WWE Vince McMarks. I'm picking Cody Rhodes. End of story, folks. Are you charged? Are you excited for WrestleMania? I will admit, I had to come back home this morning when I woke up. I did watch the final match in its entirety because, like I said before, we left. We left a little early to try to beat traffic. But tonight, we were going to be there till the end, folks. Till the very end, we're going to experience the fireworks and potentially book our next trip or start planning our next trip for WrestleMania 41. See, Henry says, I never heard of the Bucks being a problem backstage. Me neither. I mean, why would you? EVPs, you get a lot of creative control or a lot of creative input, you know, as they said. Mick. What's up, Mick? What's up, Mick? Thanks for the social media interaction. Yes, we did enjoy ourselves. We really did. We're going to enjoy ourselves again tonight. We're going to eat before we leave. Folks, we did manage. Some friends at Lincoln Financial Field did provide us with some food passes. We enjoyed it. We went to Chickies and Pete's. However, of course, you got to pay for the alcohol. The food, of course, was it was okay. It was good. The fries were great. Chickies and Pete's, folks. If you've never been to Philly, you got to go to Chickies and Pete's. Great crab fries. I had chicken tenders. That's what they have in the stadium. But without these food passes, you're talking $20 for fries, $20 for chicken tenders, $40 a meal, $20 for a beer. So you're looking at $60 a meal. All right, it's like a 4 or 5 star restaurant. Ridiculous. It says, see Tantalizing Tony. Did you see him there last night? Yes, we did. They came over. We were 2 sections apart. I held my belt up. He held his belt up. He came over. Tony came over. He came through. The tunnel came up. We hugged. It was him. Ruda, the belt maker. Make sure you check him out. Check out Tantalizing Tony. His son, Kira was there. She was cold. She stayed in her section. We provided them with some hand warmers. All right, folks. If you don't know who Tantalizing Tony is, make sure you check him out. Good friend of ours. We consider him family. Tantalizing Tony, the YouTube champion on YouTube. Here's a slider of all of our affiliates and our partners. Yes. See Henry, $20 for fries. Absolutely. Were they good? Were they great? Yes, they were. Like again, like I said, we got free passes. I have another one. Maybe we'll get some more tonight, some free passes. Of course, we're gonna pregame. We're gonna try to get down there early. Traffic was ridiculous, folks. Of course, reached out to some police friends. They opened up the street. I know it seems as if I'm privileged. However, you scrape, you crawl to get where you got to go, folks. And that's what we did. We got to our section. Folks, tonight, if you're in Philly, come see us. We're going to be in section 108. All right, 108. Make sure you check it out. All right, Cody for the win, folks. I'm calling it. Folks, thanks for tuning in. We will be posting stuff on social media all night. Folks, if you are interested in any gifts and exclusive member benefits, make sure you check out our package. Join the channel, become a true contender. All right, T-shirt club, you're going to receive 1 T-shirt per month. You're going to have exclusive access to our members-only live streams, loyalty badges, custom emojis. All right, $14.99. Make sure you check it out. Hit that join button and unlock all of the exclusive benefits. All right, thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll be back next Sunday. Check us out throughout the week. Check us out throughout tonight. Wrestlemania 40 live from Philadelphia. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other's. Love wrestling and be heard.